Cancer, this is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. And if you haven't caught the oracle and tarot card reading from a week ago and 2 weeks ago, you're insane, and you need to go watch them now because they were off the friggin' hook. Cancer, this is an energy reading, so it's for Cancer sun, moon, and rising, or wherever Cancer influences your chart or your life. So you could be dealing with a Cancerian too. Pull up a chair. This video is for you. This is half of the reading. The other half happens over on the extended, and that is in the description box below, the link to that video. It is a full tarot card spread that articulates these energies, personalizes the reading, and really hashes out the details of the reading, and it includes a romance specific reading for you as well. So please hop on over there. There's a new Cancer video that I upload every single week, so subscribe to the channel and ring that bell, and you can be sure to get notified as soon as I upload all the content that is your favorite. I'm looking at the moon. It's a beautiful full moon in Scorpio. I'll attach that video above too. There were some wonderful predictions there for us. So look above at the card and you'll be able to see it. The card above will take you right to it. Oh, Cancer, 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 Cancer. What is your crowning energy? Act as if. See, you're trying to pretend that things are okay when they're not. There's a sense of, but not being able to hide it. There's a sense of basically like bubbles that come up and burst in soda, because this isn't a huge burst, this isn't a huge explosion, and God knows that Cancerians can be explosive, but Cancer, this is definitely the energy of something is bubbling up from deep down inside of you, and it's bubbling up to the point where you can't hide it. Like it's stripping off any pretense that you've tried to put on, pretending like everything is okay, or, oh, this isn't really getting to me, or, no, of course I'm happy. You're not. You're not, because there's something so sincere about you. There's something so empathetic about you. There's something so emotional about you that even though we are very codependent and we can try to please everybody, people are going to know when something's off. They're going to know it because we can't hide it, because we wear our hearts on our sleeves, and literally we seethe our emotions. It like drips out of our pores. So in other words, bottom line is, what you're trying to conceal is coming out. I don't know if you're trying to conceal your interest in somebody, or you're trying to conceal if you're angry at somebody. Whatever you're trying to conceal, it is dripping out of you. It's sort of like bubbling up and coming to the surface. And I don't think it's in your control. I don't think it's something that you want. I think you're still trying very hard to maintain this guise of where you feel comfortable, of what you want people to believe. But I'm telling you right now, it's chipping away. People are definitely seeing through whatever sort of makeup you're wearing or disguise that you're in. They're seeing through it. They're seeing through it. And I'm telling you, like, and it's can you please just admit what you're feeling? Can you please just open up and frickin' say it so that you don't look like a fool that's out of control of yourself? That's what I want to say. Because, add it up. How many times this week have you said yes when you really wanted to say no? How many times this week have you done something that you really didn't want to do? Add it up. Add it up, because it's adding up inside of you. Emotionally, it's building up inside of you, and now you're at a point where you just want to explode, and you're mad at everything, or you're pissed at everything, or everything's upsetting you, or it's coming out in places where it shouldn't come out. That's this energy of something is just chipping away. So you need to just be honest about what you're feeling, because you're not going to be able to conceal it. And I think what ends up happening is then it makes you look like a fool more than just like somebody who feels a certain way, right? And it almost chips away at your people's ability to believe you, to believe your sincerity. Whereas if you had just said what you wanted to say, they would have had more respect for you. But you're more concerned with them being pissed or being upset, or they're not being happy with you not agreeing with them, or maybe them not feeling the same way that you feel. People don't get pissed at that. They don't get upset with that. What they get upset with is almost being responsible for somebody else's emotions to the point where they have to say the words or tell them what they feel. Like they just can't stand that. They're just kind of done. I'm sorry about the pulsing. I'm sorry about the pulsing. They're just kind of like very frustrated with this. Why can't I see you, I see it peeking out. Why can't you just tell me what you feel? It's really frustrating, and it's almost making you look like you're intentionally fake. And on some level, you are. You're faking what you feel because you want to give people a certain impression of what you want them to think you are, and that's not who you really are. You're making yourself unhappy, and you're making other people unhappy. This is take time out. No, you're trying to barrel through. And this is why you're getting defensive. You're trying to push something that isn't right for you, and now you're getting defensive about it. It's almost like you're allowing people to bully you. When you have the defenses, you have the ability, Cancerian, to say no. You have the ability to take control here. You have the ability to be awesome here, but you're not. It's like you're this big strong bear, but you're lying down and just being a rug, like for somebody else's comfort. It's like you don't even want their hands on you, but you want to let them wipe their feet on you. Why do you care about what other people think so badly? You're literally being a doormat. Owl spirit, this is seeing your way through the dark. This is Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius right now. Because they can see in the dark. They can see right through you. They know what you really feel. They're not going to help you out with it. Especially if it doesn't work for them. They're not going to help you out with it. They're just going to sit there and watch you suffer. They know the truth, though. I'm telling you right now, they know what you really want. They know what you really feel. So you are just handing your power over to them by not spewing the truth everywhere. They see you. They see you stuck in the dark. They see you struggling. They like it. Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't love watching this big, strong, regal thing act like a fool? Like it's like a dancing bear at the circus. It's amusing. It's a dancing bear. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys, but it's true. It's like a dancing bear at the circus. Isn't that why we are so amused by it? Because a bear is stronger than us. A bear is more powerful than us. But here we are. We're watching another human, a weakling like ourselves, whip it and make it wear a dress and dance around at its command. It's that sickness inside of people that just love seeing something that's stronger than them be diminished and allow itself to be diminished. What's your truth? Because there's a truth that has to come out. And it's going to be seen even if you're trying to hide it. Now, this could be lighter energy of maybe you just don't want to tell somebody that you feel something for them, right? It doesn't have to be like a serious issue, but it's still a sense of people know what you're feeling. It's impossible to not know what a Cancerian's feeling. Why don't you just tell people what the truth? Then you take a hold of your own power. This is a hidden truth. This is trying to keep something in the dark. This is full moon energy, which means you're extremely emotional, right? This is just a feeling of feeling too much and being ready to explode or let it pop, and really having the power to do so. This is the beauty of the id. This is the beauty of the emotions. This is the beauty of, maybe at this point, Cancerians, you're just like, well, fuck you, Michelle. I just don't want to say it right now. I don't want to say it. I'm not ready. You know what? Say that. Go ahead. See whatever you want to see in me. I'm not ready to say what you want me to say yet. Say that. But don't pretend to be okay in a circumstance where you're not, because there is definitely something hidden. But somebody sees you. Somebody spots you in the dark, because this motherfucker can see in the dark. So there is definitely a sense of, or it's you spotting somebody in the dark and seeing the truth that they're trying to hide. Let it go. This is your energy. This is a sense of it's time for you to transform. It's time for you to become more mature, grow up, grow out of your old ways. You know, you're no longer a tadpole, you know, that's sort of subject to the tides. You are a frog. You can leap in and out of the water. Take possession of all that you are and be that all the time, and let go of the burdens or responsibilities or expectations. In the case of this reading, let go of the expectations of the past because they are doing you a disservice. That's your central energy. Look at the Scorpio energy fucking right there with the Scorpio full moon too. Oh my God. This is finding your way in the dark. This is maybe somebody coming and helping you out. Like finding an unexpected aid. An unexpected aid that sort of like guides your way through the dark. Helps you navigate this underworld that you're lost in now. Maybe you need help. Maybe you do. Maybe you need counseling. Maybe you need a friend. That's okay too. Somebody that you can let into your dark place because you know that they know the way out. Or maybe this is what you're helping somebody else through. Could be vice versa. Could be changing around the energies. This and that are true. So, finding a way to be more playful. Finding a way to not take this stuff so seriously that it bogs you down and gets you stuck. Figuring out how to come up for air and laugh at things. Joke around, play, navigate, strategize. You know, lose yourself, not lose yourself, but don't lose yourself to this energy. Use your mind wisely. But see, it's upside, it was in reverse. This is 11. This is basically shutting down and deciding to close yourself off. This is using your mind, your mind against you. And limiting your possibilities. Maybe not even seeing the possibilities because it scares you. Maybe not even wanting to totally see the truth. But in this energy, you're just a pig that could be led to the slaughter. So this is where we have to be. This is awakening to the infinite possibilities because all of these cards, it's like you're in a position, Cancerian, where you could do the impossible. You have the strength, but you're diminishing yourself intentionally. This is be peace, Libra energy, finding balance, finding tranquility. But this is also, I think, spirit, specifically Holy Spirit. Maybe a messenger from the gods or a message of peace just coming into you. There is some sort of light or ray of hope that is actually making this circumstance doable. This energy, like, it's like clearing out the cobwebs or the fear and making you realize that at any day you can start over. You are not stuck being the person you were just even 5 minutes ago. You can be, every second is a new day. So this is a sense of finding peace, finding the ability to hold on, let me just finish these cards. BP, yeah, I think you're going to receive a message. It's almost like spirit knows you're stuck. They know you need help at this point. They know you do. It's almost like Cancer's not going to do this on their own. They're not going to. So this is somebody coming in and helping you, knocking you upside the head and saying, remember who you are. You're a fucking butterfly. You're a fucking butterfly. You have wings. Stop crawling along the fucking branches. It's enough, Cancer. It's enough. You have wings. Spread them. You're different. You're transformed. You're more than this. You're better than this. You're bigger than this. Take a shit on people from above because you can. I mean, not just because you can, but be in your new skin. Be who you are. Why are you holding on to the past version of yourself? It's bogging you down and clogging up your opportunities. Hold on. So this is definitely, I think, a peace offering that transforms a circumstance, because that's what you really can't get over. There's something about the situation that you won't let go of because you really still haven't accepted that it's happened. And that's the truth. That's the reality of the situation, Cancers. You haven't let go of the situation because there's part of you that really doesn't believe what's happened is really happening. Probably because you're connected deep down to the psyche of it. You could probably see underneath that there is still energy there. But you know what? Who cares? Because especially if you're dealing with another person, if they don't want to show you or they don't want to express these things to you, it doesn't matter if there's still some sort of connection there. If they don't want to honor it, if they don't want to honor it, it doesn't matter. Our potential does not make us who we are. Our choices make us who we are. So they could have chemistry with you, but if they don't want to acknowledge it, then it's not there. It doesn't exist. The potential is nothing without the choice to let it come to the surface. And with you, it's almost like things trickle out. You won't make a decision. It just trickles out with you. It's almost like, Cancers, you don't have to make a choice because what is underneath is what you become. It eventually comes out of you, but other people aren't like that. You know, they can decide to suppress things and make them not real, and that's just it. And you can't hold on to that little vein of hope of what lies beneath somebody's surface because they're burying you with that truth. You get stuck, buried under that truth. And now it's like, come up for air. Stop being a fool. It's time to come up for air. It's time to be the air and fly. Because that's what you are now. Let it change you. Let this whole experience change you into somebody who is, let me say this. Transcendence is upon you, whether you like it or not, Cancer. And that's what I love about this energy. Is almost like somebody, spirit itself, is coming and saying, if you're not going to make a decision, I'm going to make a decision for you. Because you're going to change. You've got to. I expect you to move forward. So let me go over into the extended. And of course, that includes your romance reading too. That link, Cancerians, is below. I'll see you guys over there.